kid. This is it. The cocaine and the crack. They all sound the same to me.
There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from.
Hey howdy hey guys, it's Money. Welcome back to another Q&A, where today I'm going to take more of your questions and I'm going to answer them. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like and comment, subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll be sure to answer more of your questions next week, if they're not in this video. Don't be afraid though. And what do you want me to do for today's Funny Friday? Gotta be quick. And what do you think I'm going to do? Comment down below. But anyway, let's get in with this video, shall we? First question is going to be from Cat. What's on my summer bucket list? I'm not sure if I've answered this in my other Q&As, but I've gotten a couple right now. I got CIY, VBS, which is Vacation Bible School, Camp One Way, which I'm going to go do some training tonight, and just a bunch of trips and vacations. I'll be going to Six Flags as well, so I might do a vlog with that. Grace will probably be in it as well. One of the girls that said peace. It wasn't the girl I pushed in. I'm sorry to take down that video. It's let's just say stuff went on, so I had to take it down. It's alright. I will do another prank very soon. The next question is from the homie L Duke. What's your favorite season, and do you prefer the city life or the country life? First of all, my favorite season is summer or spring, but mostly summer because hot weather, get to swim in the pool. It's mostly like you're off school, and that's totally what season is my favorite. And city life or country life, I'd say country life, because I love going out into the city or into town, but I don't like living out there because of how loud it is sometimes. I like staying out here in the country where it's, peaceful, but I don't like, being out in the country as in, the middle of nowhere with no neighbors. I love having neighbors to go see anytime I want to. Next question is going to be from one of my junior high fans, Arlinda. When did you realize that you like music so much? That's a very good question, Arlinda. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, by the way. I don't know, honestly. Music has just been my thing. It's always, even when I was little, music always stood out to me. I felt different than others when it came to music. What I mean by that is, honestly, all I wanted to do when I was little was listen to music. I was obsessed with music. Then I got an electric keyboard, same one I played on the Happy Birthday video, go check that out. And I started taking piano lessons. And that got me into drumming, it got me into singing. Even the Christmas programs at Vision Way, even though a lot of people just wanted to just do it and get it over with, I wanted to get it over with as well, but I enjoyed singing. Even when I had those solos, I was nervous as heck. When I was in 5th grade, I had to sing a whole song in front of everyone. I hated it. I didn't want my parents or grandparents to see it. But now that right after that, and my grandparents said that they absolutely loved it, is when I truly realized that I love music so much. That's why the Lord above has always given me these hints, saying, I've given you music. You are my son. I am very well pleased at your talents. Anyway, next question. Next question is going to be from my cousin, Blake Ops 2. Who is the best World War II player you've ever played with, and what's your favorite sport? Cuz, I got one thing to say, you're one of the best I've ever played with. Even though you don't really know much about Easter eggs and Call of Duty zombie Easter eggs, you've done 2 with me. We've only completed 1 of them, but hey, you taught me a lot in both Fortnite and in Call of Duty, so I'm going to give you that credit, man. Also, by the way, before I continue on, my Xbox username is fellax97. That's my gamer tag. Sorry. If you guys want to play with me, go add me on there. It's capital FELL, capital AXE 97, right here. I'll give you 5 seconds to pause it. Alright. So, go ahead and add me, and if I don't know who you are, just say, hey, just say, money. I'm a fan. Just tell me that you're a fan off YouTube, and that's when I'll recognize you. If any of you know how to do any Call of Duty Zombie Easter eggs on any map, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, World War II, I would love to play with you. I don't care what Easter egg it is. Comment down below if you can. And my favorite sport? Blake, that's a good question. It's a tie between basketball and football, but I'd mostly go with football, and I don't play sports. My brother, however, he plays both those sports. And I like football so much because it's a big place where I can socialize. You want to go to a big event at your school, that's a thing. That's the biggest place to do it. Football games. I've learned these past 2 years. That's where my fame into Money in the Clutch and what led me into doing this, that's where it started. And next one is, and this question is from Miles, and it goes with my cousin's statement, my cousin's question, saying, when you said your favorite sport, what's your favorite team? I'm not really a big fan of the big famous teams. Don't give me hate on this, but I was a fan of the New England Patriots, but only because my cousin was Brian Stork on that team, and he got drafted. He's retired right now, and so I'm not really a fan of the Patriots anymore. I watch them sometimes, but not really. My favorite football team, or my favorite sports team, is my school's team, Taylorville Tornadoes. I'm always a tornado. I'll always be a tornado. No matter where I go, no matter what country. Sorry about that. No matter where I go, that'll always be my favorite place to be. My favorite team, Taylorville Tornadoes. Anyway, moving on. The next question is from Carly. How did you find Star Wars? Carly, that's a very easy question, but that's a very good one though. Star Wars has always been a part of me. I've had Star Wars figures ever since I was born, basically. My dad was a massive Star Wars fan, just like me, whenever he was my age. He went to watch the movies. He still has those Star Wars figures from 1977 as well. Although I never use them, because, I'm 17, not 4. Star Wars has always been my thing. I played on my PS2, my Wii, Xbox, DS. Star Wars is like the thing for me. Like, that's why I make Star Wars Saturdays every week. Next question is from Addison. What's my favorite activity with friends besides skating? Just about anything, really. It doesn't matter. I'll do anything with my friends. I don't even care if we just sit there and do nothing. Even though that sounds boring, I find it just happy because I get to spend time with friends. That's all I care about. If I get to spend time with friends and we're just, chilling there, we're having a good time. We're just making laughs, making good memories. Anyway, moving on to the next question is from, excuse me, is from a really sweet girl I know, Hayden Baker. She's got 2 questions. What's your favorite part about high school so far, and how did you discover Bon Jovi and other 80s musics, and why do you like them so much? Well, since she goes to high school with me, she spent at least 2 years with me. She graduated this year, and all I can say is everything about high school. Musical, Purple Rain, games, getting named Money in the Clutch by popular kids, and through them, taking me under their wing and turning me into one. I've been blessed with great friends like you. Shout out to you, girl. And how did I discover Bon Jovi? I don't know. It happened on as far as I remember, on the radio. It was on the radio. They were playing Living on a Prayer. My dad knew it real well. And then Runaway came on some other time. And then I just listened to a couple. I was just getting into like the world's type of music. And by the time I just started hearing 80s rock music, I started getting that feel. it just gave me that, because it's like it had piano, it had the drums in it, and I was like, okay, it just brought me into it rather than just today's music. I'm not saying all today's music is bad, but again, sometimes you're just saying random words and slang, and it's not from the heart. The music that people sing in a lot of 80s music and even some country, most country, they sing it from the heart. That's from like your emotions. And I'm an emotional person, so that's mostly why I get it so much. I just like that loud type of music feel. But glam metal, just a little bit. If it's like those glam metal where you're screaming, the only band I like with that is AC/DC. Anyway, moving on. And Hayden's Bon Jovi question, that coincides with another one of Cat's questions I haven't answered yet. What is your favorite Bon Jovi song and why? There's a lot. If I had to pick, it's Living on a Prayer, Bad Name, or I don't know, Wanted Dead or Alive, or This House Is Not For Sale. There's too many to count. Anyway, last question is from Cat saying, what do you do in order to get the girls since you're such a ladies' man? A lot of people have been thinking about I'm not sure if you've been thinking about that, but I am really good at getting the girls. And how do I do that? This is to you boys who want to get some girls in the future, whether it's, get a girlfriend, or you just want girls to like you a bunch. Like a bunch of girls to like you and always want to hang with you, which is kind of what I usually do. Mostly, I don't know how, but it takes a couple, I can give you a couple tips. Charm. Develop some charm. Learn to just be cool and try to connect with the girl's personality, even when it's completely different from yours. Just try talking. Doing what they do. That's all I can say. Just go with the flow, develop some charm, do a little sweet talking in there, compliment them. Compliment how they look, what they say, what they do. And offer to do stuff for them. And they'll do something for you in return. Anyway guys, there you go. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, make sure you drop a like rating, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest videos. Leave comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video.